Welcome, 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 legendary superstars. It is April the 9th. That means my May 3rd webinar is coming up really fast. Um, but I found out a trick about sharing YouTube videos. So this is going to be something that you can apply to your longevity business. It's something you can apply to any business. It's something you can apply to any interest that you have. But it's a YouTube video sharing super hack. I've never heard this anywhere else. So here's the thing. Okay. Why is it, let's say you have a YouTube video. Um, why do you not really like sharing your YouTube videos uh, when you're talking about your business? Like you want to send someone your video about your business, your training, or whatever, and you send them a YouTube video that you have put on your channel, right? What happens at the end of the video? All of these other recommendations show up on their screen and will catch their interest, and they'll just boop, and with one little click of the finger, they're off in a whole nother world. They're not even thinking about the video you just shared with them, right? We can fix that. There are two ways to do it. One way has been around forever, which is a YouTube playlist. The other way is this super duper ninja hack that I learned on Monday. Okay, so I'm going to show you inside my YouTube. Oh, Coach Cindy's excited. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Now, I haven't set this up, so you'll be on a little ride with me. I'm sharing with sound, just in case. And I'm going to go to, a new window, and I'm going to go to YouTube. And once in YouTube, I have to get to um, my video. So it says over here on the left, your videos. So this brings up all my videos, and you can look um, at a couple things. Number one, you can see these thumbnails from my last few Total Transformation Secrets. I'm I'm honing in on how the thumbnails are going to look, right? But you can tell I have a style. It's black background, bold colors. Even before I was honed in, you could tell, you could look and you can tell I'm making an effort to make my thumbnails readable, interesting, attractive, clickable, all those things. Like this one is nothing like the style of the black background, but what should I order? I made a whole series of images with big question marks. So that was my number one question that I get. What should I order? Etc. All right. So when we look inside the videos, and I'll just look inside this last one, you click on the pencil and that shows you the details. And inside the video, and Coach Cindy, I hope you do this. I haven't looked at your channel, but you need to have the title. That's a given. You need to have a description, and your description needs to have certain things in it, meaning it should tell people what your video is about, and maybe have a link in there that you want to share. Um, but there's certain things that we want to talk to people and we want to talk to Google. So when we talk to people, that's making it pretty, that's or readable, um, having a keyword. Now, this isn't the best keyword. I just put that there because that's the name of my whole series. But you want to think, what do people want to be searching for? And they that's related to the video. So the three hashtags that I put here are energy boost. Do people search for energy boost? Yes. And does this video help them learn about energy? Absolutely. Rev up your energy. Cellular energy. Well, we're talking about mitochondria, which are in cells and they make energy. And this is something that people would search. Mitochondrial health. I put that there mostly for that it's specific, but let's take a look because when you, and I don't know if YouTube does this or if this is something that TubeBuddy does, but TubeBuddy is a free service. They do extra stuff that you pay for, but I'm just using the free TubeBuddy right now. But once you type in hashtag, it tells you how many videos have that same hashtag. And what a hashtag is, when people search the words energy boost, there's 72,000 YouTube videos that they can choose from on 33,000 channels. So that's a good one. But if I had put energy boost drink, there are only 506 videos on 383 channels that have that hashtag. Now that's still a lot of videos to choose from, but we want Google to really know who we want to see this video. Energy boosting foods or energy boosting, right? That takes it down. So we want to, as we type in these hashtags, we want to pay attention to the numbers here. And you don't need millions of hashtags. I mean, you don't need millions of videos on a topic, but you want more than 100, right? Unless you're really purposely putting in a hashtag. Now, there's some videos that I purposely put Dr. Lisa Singletary. I don't even know how many there are, but there aren't many people yet that are searching for Dr. Lisa Singletary, but there will be. So that's like a future, what do they call it? Future casting. Now, mitochondrial health only had 1.8 thousand videos. It's over 1,000, so that's great. People are searching for it. People, the channels are there. Cellular energy, 795 videos. So I had one that was in the almost 100,000, right? 72,000. So you want to mix up you don't want to have three hashtags right here that have under 100 views, right? You want to have some that are going to, the search engine is going to have you in the mix. All right, so let's just see what Dr. Lisa Singletary's doing. See, less than 100 videos and channels. So if I put it there, it's like a vanity thing, I will have to say. But what do this is the important thing. These three hashtags, it's where they show up. And let me see if I can, I'll show you later. Joan, make a note for me to show you where these hashtags show up. All right, now let's go down to the other place where I put Dr. Lisa Singletary. I think I'm in here. If not, I'm going to change it. Oh, it's not. Oh, there it is. There it is. Dr. Lisa Singletary. Okay. So every video that I have should have my name in these They call them tags, right? But all these are words that tell Google what my video is about, but they're also words that I think people might search for. So, how to increase energy levels naturally. Someone actually might search for that. How to increase energy after 40. Right? So you want your hashtags. Now, where do I get these? I ask ChatGPT, give me some hashtags. And when I ask ChatGPT for the hashtags, I ask for them in categories. So it'll give me some one word keywords like energy, uh, 2 words, wellness coach, optimal health, whatever. But then it will give me hashtags with different intent. I don't, that's a whole nother class, keyword research, but I'm just telling you, Google, ChatGPT can help you with that. And here's the number right here. You can have up to 500 characters of hashtags. So what happened with energy, I had something that was there it was too long, and then I deleted it. And when I deleted it, I had like 9 characters left. And so I was like, okay, I can fit one more word in there. And so energy was, I was like, okay, energy. So you look at the numbers. Again, that's just now this section, I have to tell you, you don't have to sweat over. It's less and less it's becoming of less and less importance with AI because AI can read your whole video now and know what it's about, but it's just not something I want to leave undone. So, but I always put in live younger longer when I remember, right? Nutrition and heart health. That's on my YouTube channel. So even though it's less and less important, so they say to the algorithm, I still make this a discipline to do. And I keep track. So I have a whole um, document called hashtags for YouTube. So when I get my 500 character hashtag group, I copy it and I keep track of it. And sometimes I just have a few, like a couple lines for something, but I can go back to reference this. So when I did, and when I ask uh, ChatGPT, sometimes it gives me the hashtags like this. Sometimes it gives it, like I said, I ask for it in categories. Sometimes it'll tell me, oh, here's a good one. It gives me general keywords, then specific keywords related to Smart SIP. So it's amazing what AI will do for you. Here's another one I asked for the SEO optimized keywords categorized for your video. This is what ChatGPT gave me. Online business and entrepreneurship was these hashtags. Funnel and website building were these hashtags. AI and digital marketing, groove specific, earning and monetization. So I could choose from all of these different categories of keywords, and then I put together my 500 uh, characters, 3 years with Groove, how to transition to an online career, learn new skills online, digital skills for the future. I don't know if anyone is actually searching for that, but according to this might have been, who did I ask? This might have been Gemini. If I ask Gemini, that Gemini is Google. So I do a lot of keyword research with Gemini too. The reason I ask ChatGPT the most is because I use ChatGPT to help me with the outline of the video and, just it helps me put together the video. So it knows the hashtag. I don't have to tell it anything. I could just say, give me some keywords. So I did one on prostate secrets for men. So there were the primary keywords, long tail keywords, and it tells you they're highly recommended, supporting keywords. And so here, when I got my 500 characters, that's what I got to 494 out of 500. I guess I could have added sex, or men. I could have added the word men, but so I have a few. I'll get to you, Coach Cindy. I have a few that I figured out I should have some for myself ready to go. So here we go. Dr. Lisa Singletary, Total Transformation. See, trusted health advice. I wanted that to be a hashtag that Google associates with me. Digital wellness, gut-brain connection. So every video is going to have some variation of this. So my last video, or the video that, what was it? I don't even know. Anyway. Oh, the webinar that's coming up. So I'm working on a webinar, faith-based wellness webinar, Christian Women's Health Over 40. And these are some keywords that I got from one of the AIs, probably ChatGPT. So we haven't had this webinar yet, but I will be using this as the base for my keywords. And I have in here Coach Judy Handworker, because she's doing a webinar with me. All right, Coach Cindy.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just in case it goes out, I want to check. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. Let me tell you why. Because when you said YouTube, I have my own YouTube. I always considered myself as a star to the people who are stars and actors. So I always make, when they're here, whatever, take little quick clips of this. But you don't get permission yet to post it. So I'm excited about this YouTube because I have my own tons of YouTubes for years. But one of my cousins said, I saw the food you were cooking. I'm like, where? On a little short take at the top of Facebook. So I've always had this. I won't use the word fear because I don't fear anything, but I just getting it in order as to where to start. And I see people starting anywhere, but when you said you put doctor some places, I never did that because people say, all of a sudden, when you become a doctor? I said, oh, trust and believe. I have that degree. It's a degree of knowledge, but I'm not. They said medical doctor. I said, oh, no. I have medical doctors, but they're coaches. I said, anyway, but I love this because it gives me that energy. Oh, and I'm taking my rebound you told me to take right now as we speak. But I wanted to just jump on to that when you said YouTube. Do we have a YouTube? And I do have chat, but and then some of them have a dollar sign behind. Some kind of money sign. I'm like, I have no clue as to do what to do with that.
YouTube you've got to learn YouTube.
Thank you for.
Because when you post on Facebook, it goes away. Unless someone randomly happens to, hey, Renita.
Hey.
Okay, all hail the Queen of Atlanta.
Beautiful.
Oh, no. I hate them later. I was sitting there. Oh, well. I'm here.
We love it. And she's pretty and
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
So your Facebook
beautiful.
posts get varied by the next hundreds of posts. So TikToks, you might see I saw a great TikTok this morning. I don't know if I'll ever see it again. I should have shared it at the time, but I wasn't in a sharing mood. Sorry. But I'll never see it again. But YouTube videos stay. And YouTube is a search engine. YouTube is a visual Google, right? Google for videos. So people will search for a topic and they can find your videos even years from now.
Wow.
They'll find your
I
videos.
love it. And I have 3 or 4 channels, so I'm loving this. Maybe, you know,
Oh, well,
I can grab one and with you
buckle
figure
your
out what to
seatbelts because I
do.
haven't even gotten to today's training yet, Coach Cindy.
Oh
Jump.
gosh. Okay, okay.
Just have a simple logistic question. So on your Google Doc, you have formatted different ways. Can you copy and paste and put something into YouTube? Is that how, or do you have to hand type each of them?
That is such a good question. So the answer is yes and yes. I'll show you what I mean. So when I get this list from ChatGPT or whoever, it might come like this, right? Or it might come with dots, or it might come with hashtags. It depends on how I ask it. It depends on what it's spitting out that day. But the hand busy work is choosing each one of these and starting this list. So it's a copy and paste, but I notice there are no spaces. It's just separated by a comma. So that takes, time.
Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you.
So I copy this and I'm in my YouTube back and I paste it right in here. And YouTube automatically makes it look like this. Now, if you're typing in here, if you're just like, oh, I just want to type, I don't feel like getting the list and all this, and I know what I want Google to focus on for this video, you type, and after each word, you enter a comma, and it will do this. And then you type the next word, comma. It will make a little tile. Next word, comma, will make a tile. And the X's mean you can take any tile out and put it right back in if you want to. And you can copy the whole list. So sometimes, and this number is one off, like my list, when I typed it up, said 500 out of 500, but it was only 499 here. So sometimes the number that's here will let me just get that one more word in that I couldn't, that didn't fit in before. Now, how do I know the number? How do I know what to work with? You're drawing all the ninja tips out of me, Joan. Because I have on my drive, so I keep this folder of things that I want to have handy. So I put hashtags, number 1, and all these A's. So this will always be the top folder, no matter what I name anything else. So in this folder, I have a document called word count. And it's just a Google Doc that I called word count. But it's the document I go to every time I want to do a word count. And how do you do a word count? There's something called tools, where you click on a tool. And the second one down is word count. Can you see this pop up? Okay, so it counts the words, it counts the characters, and we're aiming for 500 characters. And you can set it to, like if you click here, it'll count while you're typing. I never do that. I just, judge it and then I'll count. But here's another ninja tip. If you're in Arial 11, 500 characters is about 4.5 lines. So I don't even check the word count until I get to the fifth line.
This is incredible. Thank you.
Welcome. So that alone would be worth the price of admission. But the reason we're here is to talk about sharing your videos and getting traffic. And the number one easiest hack is to make playlists. So when you upload a video, this is always there. You can make as many playlists as you want. You can make your playlist public or private or unlisted, or yeah, those are the three options. So every video can be on its own playlist, or what you want to really do is have a playlist with multiple videos. So I have a playlist called Total Transformation Zoom. I've also figured out this, I just figured it out, that I should have a playlist for each of my 5 M's. I also have a playlist for weight loss, gut microbiome, etc. So Wonderfully Whole Conversations, this was with Coach Judy. So she's going to have me back to her. Or I'm as we promote, I'm figuring out how to have conversations with, how to record conversations with her so we can make little ads and things like that. But you can, so that's great. You got a playlist that helps you organize your videos, but it also helps you to share them. So I'm going to click this. It says view. So I'm in YouTube Studio now. This is the back side of YouTube. Let's go to the front side of YouTube. And we'll go to my channel. And I could do it from here because it says view on YouTube. So I'll just do that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. So this video is on YouTube, which is great. But you saw what popped up on the side is all of these other videos that have nothing to do with me. I mean, they're interests of mine because that's how YouTube does it. But when you send your video to someone, they're going to immediately see, you know, however many they show, 20, 30 videos that the algorithms knows they're interested in. And they're one, like I said, they're one click away from being taken off your channel. So, okay. Now, Joan, you're off the hook because I remembered I want to show you where the 3 hashtags show that are at the bottom of your description. They show right here. Now, you can put more than 3 there, but only the first 3 will show. So you want these hashtags, you want to imagine someone just happening on this video, and what hashtags do you want them to see? Now and this is without hitting more, right? It just shows. Now, if I hit more, which we want people to hit more, now this shows everything that I put in my description. But, and all this is in my YouTube profile, right? They let us put all this stuff in there. And YouTube will do a transcript. But these same 3 hashtags are there once they click one. Right? They're up here, they're down there. And here's a link. Start your journey to optimal health here. You can't see what the link is. YouTube cuts off the link, but if they click the link, it will go to my health code. So it's okay to put links in your YouTube description. And the next thing I'm going to do is put a link to my playlist, or I might put a link to, it was a previous video. Like if this was Total Transformation Secrets 16, this is related to Total Transformation Secrets number 7, or, you know, whatever. I can link to that video right here in the description. So here's the hack. Let me get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of anything. I think this is what I'm getting rid of. Yeah. Okay, here's the hack. When you share a video, let's say I wanted to share that video. So I'm going to go to my channel. So here it says your channel and it's got my little butterfly. If I scroll on the butterfly, it says view channel on YouTube. So I'm just going to go to my YouTube channel. The other way to get there is when you go to YouTube, you search up here. Music. That was it. So welcome to my channel. Got a little doodad there. All right, so let's say I want to share this video with someone. So I hit the 3 buttons and hit share, and it shows me the link, and I copy the link and I can share it. But that's not the best way to share this video. The best way to share this video is to go to my playlist. Find a playlist that I want them to share, that I want to share with the person along with my video. So for me, that would be, I'm in the way here. That would be this one, Total Transformation Secrets Zoom, and it has 18 videos in the playlist. See here? So it says here, view full playlist. So I'm going to click on that. If I clicked up here, it would pull up that video, but I just want to see the playlist. I don't want to really see this video. So let's pull up the playlist. This is the playlist, Total Transformation Zoom, or Secrets. And eventually, I'm going to have all of my weekly videos in here. But, you know, I was torn in the beginning. Should I put them all, make them all public, or should I keep them all as bonuses for people? But I'm making them all public. Great. Okay. So here we go. Here's the video in the playlist. This is where you want to share your video from. So if I go to the 3 dots and I hit share and I hit copy, now I have the link to the video from the playlist. You got it? Now this is what happens when I share it. So I'm going to go to a whole new window. It doesn't have to be incognito, but I could go to an incognito window. Why do I do that? Okay. New incognito window. All right, so. And I'm going to paste in that link. And so I've shared my video. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. It might be afternoon or evening where you are, if you're watching on the replay, or if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm trying to get rich. Some people are. Quiet. So, okay, so I've shared my link from the playlist. And I expected to see my playlist on the side.
We're still seeing your Google screen.
All right, let me get rid of it. Let's see if I put that link in there. Oh, I know. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let me get rid of it. Back to here. All right. It might be afternoon or evening where you are. See the video, right? Watching on the replay, or if you're on the other side of the globe. But look what's over here. My playlist is over here. So if you pull up your video from the playlist, you're going to see the rest of your playlist. And if I share this video, nope. Yes, Joan.
So is that why sometimes when I click on someone's video when I'm watching YouTube, sometimes it goes from, it stays on their same person's video and goes to the next, goes to the next, goes to the next, or sometimes it goes from their video to someone else. So it depends on, this is that trick. So my person that I'm constantly seeing all the same ones, they're sharing the playlist,
They're
not
sharing
just
the
the one
playlist.
video. That's
Exactly.
huge,
No, no, no,
huge.
no. That's not huge yet. It's not. This is just the laying the groundwork. Okay. But this is option one. Share your playlist or share a video from your playlist. So let me look at the share. Yeah, I'm not sure. So the link isn't looking the way I expected, but let me show you. All right, here's the super duper top secret ninja thing. All right, I watched a video from Gary Brecka this morning. So I'm gonna type in Gary Brecka. You guys know who he is? This guy, Ultimate Human Podcast. So when you see the circle and you click next to the circle, that goes to their channel. So this is his channel. He has 398,000 subscribers. That's pretty good. I don't think I have 398. I think right? But what's the video? I saw this video this morning. The top 5 free biohacks. And if you click on this video,
Here are the 4 steps to sell books on Amazon using AI. All right,
if I
step
share
1,
this
go to
video,
Amazon and search for books.
you get his
No
top
fluff,
3
just the
5
biological truth.
biohacks.
I'm going to hand you the top 5.
And you're going to get all these other recommendations. His plus stuff that's mixed in based on the interest of the person I sent it to. Right? Okay. Now, we're getting ready to start. So I want to send this video to people, but I want them, once they watch his video, I want them to see my playlist over here, not his stuff, not anybody else's stuff. You think that's possible? It's possible. Okay, okay. I have to collect myself. This is so good. All right. And I'm going to pull up my priority projects document because this is where I worked on it this morning or yesterday. I did this one this morning. So this is my list of projects. So I'm going to do this again, or I can show you right here. So that video was called 5 Free Biohacks by Gary Breck. So I'm going to put this down here again. So I'm going to start from scratch. So that's what I call the video. I don't know. I don't even know what he called it, but that's what that video is to me. Oh, look. Hold on. Put the bold in. And I want to share this video with friends. So I'm going to go to the share. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What I'm hoping you see? I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to, where's my document? Yeah. I'm going to paste it right here. So this is Gary's YouTube video link. And here's something about YouTube videos. They have trackers in them. Did you know that? So YouTube can tell who shared whose video with whom. And that starts with this question mark on. That is the tracking link that YouTube applied so that they know that I'm the one, or my computer is the one that shared this video. So if I remove that, guess what? This is still Gary's video. But there's no tracking link. Right? This is his original video. When you put a video on YouTube, you get a link like this. But if we share it, or if anyone else shares it, it gets that question mark gobbledygook at the end. Okay? I'm going to say remove the link. Okay, so I just want his video thing without the link in it. Now let's go back to my videos. And my playlists. And the playlist I like to share is this one, Total Transformation Secrets. So let's go into that playlist. Where do I find it? Oh, maybe it's here. Oh, the 3 dots. Always look for the 3 dots. Okay. And here's the thing, get a shareable link. So I want to link to my playlist. So that was copied to my clipboard. Now I'm going back to my document. That's not the document. There we go. Now let's see what this link looks like. My playlist link. I have to keep track. My playlist link. Okay. Let me make this bigger. Okay, so you see Gary's link. This is his original video link. And this was when I shared it earlier. My playlist link looks like this. So it's YouTube playlist, and then see this question mark? From there on out, that's my list. Well, if I take everything after the question mark, and I'm going to add this to his link. So instead of the question mark, I'm going to add the ampersand, the and sign. Okay. So his video plus or and my list. Got it? So instead of the, I'm going to highlight that. Instead of the question mark, yeah. Instead of question mark list and the rest ending in A, I put and the list, the rest of the list ending in A. Now, I can take this. It's now a link. Now I take this link, and let's put it into a new, I'm going to be really daring and put it into an incognito window. Okay, and just make sure that my and list is there. Yep, it is. Enter.
What if I told you the most powerful upgrades to your body and your mind cost nothing at all? This
What's
isn't
on the
hype,
side?
it's hard science. Imagine 30 days from
We can't
now,
see it.
you bounce out of bed clear-headed, you're leaner, you're stronger,
Okay.
your mood's upbeat, and you haven't even had a sniffle
happened
while
before.
people around you.
Hold on. All right. Stop share. You got to see this. Reshare. Now, I got Gary Brecka with his, 400,000 subscribers. And what's right next to him? My playlist. So if anyone's interested in what he's talking about, and they look over and say, hey, they can click on it right there. But what if they just are zoning out and they're not even thinking about Gary Brecka? Something else got their attention, and they get to the end of his video.
Experience the change. Then share this episode with someone you care about, and let's create a ripple effect of empowered, healthy humans. No more excuses or waiting for the right time or the right product. The ultimate human is already inside you, unlocked by these simple habits. You've got this. Now make it happen. I'll see you on the next episode. And until next time, that's just science.
Bye, Gary. Boom. People ask me why I dive into the science so much in my webinars. It's because it starts automatically to go to my playlist. That, ladies and gentlemen, was worth the price of admission. So, Coach Cindy, if you have a playlist for your recipes and you send someone your recipe, a recipe, any recipe, or when you have the blueberries and the yogurt and your microbiomes right next to it, they can see all the rest of your recipes showing
Wow.
right there next to that video.
I love that. Dr. Lisa, I have a quick question. I know we're about to go. Okay, so with one of my videos, I did not a documentary, but I follow this certain Korean groups of people because,
Yeah.
for family reasons. So that culture has a lot of healthy things, and one in particular called Gangnam ID, where this young girl didn't know her identity, and she
Mm,
wanted to jump off of the Han River, whatever. So
mm.
she met someone, and I commented on almost everything. And my daughter said, "Wish we could make money commenting on videos." I said, "Surely there's a way." This was like 4 years ago, and we were all in doing, the time we're shut in. So we made so many things. I made the food. I made this, that, and the other. So you're saying I could maybe copy it and embed it somewhere near that? Because actually, when I look at my channel,
If
that
you had a
parts of
video
that
about that
movie comes up.
Japanese, if you had a
Korean.
video that you wanted to share about the Korean culture,
Hmm. Hmm.
you can share that video with your cooking videos coming up right next.
So those people are gonna come looking for me and say, "Why did you put your video next to mine and we don't even know you?"
No,
I don't
and I believe there's a way that they can stop you from doing that because
know. Okay.
Coach Judy has a video that I am trying to do this with, right? The video where she
Ooh, you'll do
interviewed
it.
me on her podcast. And I want
Bam.
to take that video and put my playlist with it, and it won't do it. So I think there's a setting inside her YouTube that she has no idea is set so that it can't be remixed or something like that. I don't know. I just heard about
Well,
this
as I
2 days ago.
follow you, I see her and I comment, and you guys are awesome together. So
Oh, thank you.
God bless you on doing that, because I'm sharing you. I tell people every day. I have a friend. She's a real medical doctor. Her name is Dr. Lisa. Would you like to get to know her? They say, "What?" So they do want to know you, but they said, "Well, how do I find her?" I said, "Oh, let me see." She has videos on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram under Dr. Lisa Singletary. I said, "So do you have to?" I was going to ask you this. Do you have to put the at, like you have at Dr. Lisa
No, if they go to
Singletary?
YouTube and search,
Hmm.
they can just search but my YouTube channel name is Dr. Lisa Singletary,
Hmm.
but the search works better if there's a space between the doctor and the Lisa and the Singletary. I just found that out recently because I used to search for myself all together, but it
Hmm.
does work
So when
better.
you put the hashtag, like I do for my
But the
husband's videos, and people follow him, what happens with that? That little pound sign. What is it? It's the cross.
the
Maybe I'm calling
hashtag,
it
yeah,
wrong.
that's like
Okay.
a card catalog library lookup.
Okay.
So it's at least in Instagram it is. I don't know how it is on Facebook, but on
Yeah,
Instagram,
thousands are following him, even though he's no longer here. in this,
yeah. But
um,
if you can go to Instagram search, put in a hashtag and any topic, and any videos that have that hashtag will come up. Videos or posts.
Okay, and people follow you, but how do I follow you when I see you? Do you have it posted? For me?
Okay, I don't understand that question.
Okay. Say for instance with Coach Judy, it has on some of them or somebody's it says follow and that, and people connect to you and to her. That makes sense? I can't explain it the best, but I, I'll
Let me
to
think
you
on that.
both.
Let me think on that. You think on that, and we'll figure
Okay.
out. how it works.
Okay, because Bella is
But
needing
it's
you to get
different.
that butterfly
I
book
do
out.
know
Okay,
this.
Dr. Lisa. Thank you.
It's different on different platforms. The following and the suggesting and the following back and stuff like that. It
Mhm.
means different things on different platforms. So I'm not
Okay.
that tech savvy, but I can ask ChatGPT. So I'll get back to
Okay.
you.
Because a lot of people have given up television. They just want to see people, different people, and they get interested in definitely the energy thing. Because I tell you what, life can take your energy, pharmaceuticals, different things. So thank you, Dr. Lisa.
Thank you, Coach. Yes, Joan.
So my question is on when I was looking at your playlist, some of yours are unlisted and some of yours are public.
Mhm.
So I want to do both of those. I want to do some to get the knowledge out there, get the information out there, but then I would do some for like onboarding with just how how do people get to those unlisted? Like
With the link.
okay, so if they get a link from me, or if I do a now site and I say, okay, the next step, or I have like onboarding and now site and I have a link that it can go down. Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
And can they look at the whole playlist once they get
Yes.
the link? So you want to
Yes.
share the playlist because they won't be able to see the other playlist if they don't have the link to that playlist.
Well, if you share the individual video, then when that video plays underneath it, it'll say next in line, or it shows you the
Okay.
next few videos.
Okay.
But my training playlist is over 100 videos, that you all have access to. There are over 100 videos there. But
Now, can
it's
someone else, can that person share
anyone
it to someone
with
else?
the link.
Okay.
The link is the key.
Is that one of the question? Is that the same thing on Now site? So I have my website and then I have a page that's something like affiliate links, you know what I mean? If I put side links, so I give him the link to that one page, even though it's hidden, someone can't see it on my Now site website. If they have the link, they can go to that page. That's kind of like a private way to share things. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and not only that, but and I don't know how this is on Now site, but it's like this on Groove. So let me just let's share that. Okay. Starting. I have Groove Brain these days, so my Now site brain isn't completely firing. But I think it's all still good. It's like Mac or PC, right? Sometimes a Mac brain works, sometimes a PC brain works. So in my website, drlisasingletary.online, no, .com, but I call it Dr. Lisa Singletary. So this is drlisasingletary.com. This is the back end of my website. Okay, fine. If I pull up the pages, tell me, can you see this? Okay, so the pages, my first page, I just have this one page as my primary navigation. But I have hidden my privacy, my terms, my disclaimer. Now they all have If you go to drleesingletary.com/privacy, then you'll see this /terms. You'll see this /disclaimer. You'll see this. But you would have to know that. Now, these are not secure really, even though people can't see them, because anyone could think, oh, I wonder if her privacy page just says /privacy. Like they could figure that out. Right. So you want to be careful how you name things. I might change these. I don't know. I really don't care if they find my privacy terms of service and privacy policy. But here's where that matters. My funnels. Now, this is a funnel I just finished yesterday, which is for my Faith, Fitness, Freedom webinar. This is Dr. Judy, Coach Judy and I are doing this. So this is my front page. Ta-da. Now, when you actually look at it, it won't have these boxes and things. This is the back end of it. But what I want to show you is my email verification page. When it says your email's here, da 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 da. Even if someone guessed, okay, what if she puts drleesingletary.com/faith-fitness-freedom/email? Like, well, no, that's not what it's called. It's called faith-fitness-freedom/verify. And then I just took my fingers and did that on the keyboard to get some random letters. I don't even know, right? Now I have to keep track of this because you do have to have that for other things, but it's really important for the delivery page because this is where the link is to the webinar. This is where the bonuses are. This is where the goodies are. You worked all the way through the funnel just to get to the goodies. So I don't want somebody saying, oh, I can just go to drleesingletary.com/faith-fitness-freedom/ the goodies are here, right? Or delivery. That's normally what I used to do. But it's delivery and then and then I took those things and I made a spreadsheet. So every funnel that I make, so here's my Faith, Fitness, Freedom webinar funnel. I have the landing page, which for this one is invitation. I thought that sounded better than sign up. I have the email verification page, which has that verify with the gobbledygook. And I have the special delivery and bonuses page, which has delivery and the gobbledygook. So I don't have to remember the gobbledygook, and it's different on every single one. If you look up here, every single funnel has different gobbledygook at the end. So it's not just hidden, but it's also unguessable, even by me. Now, my Now site pages, I was a little more like the landing page. So for the landing page for my day and night duet, the slug, the last part of the slug is landing duo. The landing page for something else, for, I don't know. I made this end of the slug mean something to me because I wanted to be able to remember it so I could just get people straight to the landing page sometimes without having to go through the front page. I don't know, but you know, it just seemed to make sense. So those, they're still not words you could guess. You'd have to know me really, really, really well, or you'd have to heard this training to know, oh, well, if she's doing it for coffee, it might say coffee at the, landing coffee, which it doesn't. But I don't even remember what it is. But I know it's something I would remember if if I looked at it again. So that's it. Right. Okay. Whew. That was a lot. Okay. So this will be uploaded to YouTube in the team area. I didn't talk about any products. Maybe I could make this, I might make this one public. Like this was a good tip, right? So.
Can't you talk a little bit about one energy drink? No? That's okay. Maybe next time.
Do you want me to talk about something?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, let's end this video now. So
Okay.
it can be public and people can see what the inside of a legendary superstars team training is, and can see how brilliant
Oh
Joan
no, I
is.
don't want them to hear me though.
Oh, they're gonna hear you.
All
right, if you don't
so
want
you're gonna make me go back home. I'm just kidding.
What's the story? Do I have to make it private? Let me know.
I'm okay. I don't guess I said anything
And we
crazy.
share you with the world. We'll share you with the world. All right.
Oh no.
Well, let me end it now before she says something else. I love you all. Mwah.
Love you.